on IUPAC nomenclature. I want to name this compound. So this is the compound. You first of all want to find out how many carbon atoms are in the longest chain. 1, 2, 3, 4. You have 4 carbon atoms. 4 stands for both. You also want to find out, since all of them are straight or single bonded, it's an alkane. So this is butane. First step, having identified it as butane, we number the carbon atoms. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you want to identify all the substituents and their positions. All these ones that are not hydrogen are the other substituents. This hydroxyl, chlorine, bromine. There is also another alcoholic group here, hydroxide, right? Call it a hydroxyl group or hydroxyl group, right? For carbon 1, you have the hydroxyl group, that is hydroxy. So you have the hydroxyl group. For carbon 2, you have fluoro and chloro. You have here fluoro, chloro in the carbon 2. Carbon 3, you have hydroxy and bromo. Hydroxy and bromo. We're writing it hydroxy, bromo. For carbon 4, there is no other subsequent apart from hydrogen. This is carbon 4. There is no other subsequent like other ones here. This makes this one 1 hydroxy. 1 hydroxy. And this is 2 chloro, 2 fluoro. 2 chloro, 2 fluoro. Alphabetical order. C comes first before F. 2 chloro, 2 fluoro. To 3, you have 3 hydroxy, 3 bromo. 3 hydroxy, 3 bromo. You also want to consider the principal functional group. Out of all of these, chloro, bromo, and hydroxy, the principal of all of them is the alcohol, which is the hydroxy. This is the principal functional group. It's alcohol. And since you have 2 principal functional group at the first and the third, it makes a di. 3 makes a tri. But this is just 2. That's a diol. Consider the fact that they are located at the alcohol are located at the first carbon and the third carbon, carbon 1 and carbon 3. So you consider the parent name butane 1,3-diol. Other constituents follows, but we have to name them in alphabetical order. After we have named the major subsequent group, which is alcohol, then we now follow it by the other subsequent group. You have bromine, chlorine, and fluorine. In alphabetical order, you have B, C, F. Bromo, chloro, fluoro. Having noted that bromo, chloro, fluoro is what we have, bromo is at the third one, so that is 3 bromo. Chloro is at the second one, 3 bromo, 2 chloro. And then how about fluoro? Fluoro is at also the second one. So you have 3 bromo, 2 chloro, 2 fluoro, then 1 butane 1,3-diol. So let's write it all together. 3 bromo, 2 chloro, 2 fluoro, butane 1,3-diol. 3 bromo, 2 chloro, 2 fluoro, butane 1,3-diol. Remember, we first identified this at butane, then we identify the major subsequent group, which is alcohol, and then we determined the carbon in which we found them, carbon 1 and carbon 3. That's why we had 1,3, then diol, because they are di, 2 alcohol. And then we now considered other subsequent groups in their alphabetical orders. That's bromo, chloro, fluoro. 3 bromo, 2 chloro, 2 fluoro, butane 1,3-diol. To write this in condensed form. First of all, look at the parent name, butane 1,3-diol. Butane means 4 carbon atoms, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. Then 1,3-diol here and here. That's 1 and 3. You come here 1 and 3. So here is going to be an OH. You can see that the OH is attached to the third 1 and 3. Then consider 3-bromo. That's this bromo is at the third one. 2-chloro, 2-fluoro, 2-chloro, 2-fluoro, chloro, fluoro, attached to the second one. Butane 1,3-diol. So of course we've put other information. So this one is going to be, we have 1 here, 1, 1, 1. So this is going to be CH3. This is because you have 3 hydrogen attached to it. And see this one has 2 hydrogen, H2. That's CH2. Now I put in all my links. So that's it.